High school basketball coverage in high definition, live on VTV6. Live coverage from VTV, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, The Advisor Group, Pilot Logistics, and Moon Lake Electric. VTV, your life in HD.
Hey, welcome to Uintah High School for another basketball game brought to you by VTV. My name is Brian Baldwin. Along with me is John Nerden. We got a great matchup tonight between the Uintah Utes and the Union Cougars. Don't forget, we've also got Braxton Nielsen down there on the floor. He'll be joining us here in just a little bit with his scoop on the game. But what we have tonight is a cross-basin shootout. The Union Lady Cougars, who are actually just one win in region play, they come in here with the Utes, who have pretty much a solid place in the playoff positioning so far. I mean, with 3 games left, John, the Utes can't get comfortable, obviously.
No, they got to work hard tonight. They got to play well.
All right, so we have the Union Cougars at 5-13 overall, just one region win against the Uintah Utes, 7-11. And the Union Cougars, let's take a look at the starters we're going to expect to see tonight. Coached by Sam Hoops, the girls team has starters Shayla Draper, Alexis Anderson, Katie Ross, Paige Farnsworth, and Chelsea Burchell. And you can see them across the line there. On Uintah's side, the starters include Riley Putnam, Casey Christopherson, Caitlin Myers, Yarlee Hatch, and Bailey Hughes. And Yarlee Hatch and Bailey Hughes, the 2 bigs for Uintah, as you see them right there. They're great in the post. And you had a little note on Casey Christopherson.
Yeah, I saw the assistant coach, her mom, Coach Christopherson, and she said that Casey's been in the hospital all week. They thought she had an appendicitis and something to do with her lymph nodes. And, you know, she said, Mom, I'm playing. It's Union, my senior year. This rivalry matchup, you know, I want to be there.
Now, if you could see in the audience, do we call it an audience? We'll call it a crowd. They have white T-shirts. A lot of them are going to look similar with that big red U with the feather coming off because they're giving away 1,000 of them tonight. It's what they call a whiteout here at Uintah High School.
Yeah, so I spoke to Coach Mansfield, and he said that he had a private donor, someone that doesn't want to be announced, and someone that just donated the money for those shirts.
Well, that's neat. 1,000 shirts. I mean, that costs a pretty penny, right?
It's $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, there you go. They want a whiteout tonight, first 1,000 people, and you'll see them continue to trickle in. I already noticed the difference between this game and another game, another regular region game. There's no parking here. I mean, you have to start going out by the football stadium right now.
You know, I think some of that came from the cheerleaders had a little parade earlier for Uintah.
I missed the parade.
You missed the parade. You know, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Well, they had the parade because the Lady Utes took state.
Yeah, so our cheerleaders here at Uintah in the Basin took state, brought that home. I believe that's the first time they've done that. You were mentioning that the other day to me, Brian, that they hadn't really done this state championship thing for a while. It's more of a club level,
well, a few
not
years
sponsored.
Yeah, a few years ago, the cheerleaders, there wasn't much of a cheerleading squad here at Uintah High School. That's all changed. Hey, we've got the national anthem. We'll be right back. Right after this, it's VTV.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the Basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Do you have a lot on your mind? Things like life, home, or auto insurance? Investments? Rollovers? Financial planning? How about health insurance? Employee benefits or retirement? Take control of your health and financial future. Go see your hometown experts at The Advisor Group. Call 435-789-9200 9151.
Hey Uintah Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
Well, welcome back to Uintah High School. Lady Cougars against the Lady Utes tonight. It's a cross-basin rivalry. Now, we've already done this one time. The Utes have already traveled over to Union High School with both the boys and the girls teams winning the games against the Cougars. So the Cougars looking for a little redemption, and it's not totally out of the question that could happen, because last year in particular, the boys lost on this floor but won at Union. So we know that rivalry games, anything can happen, John.
Well, and there's nothing for the Union Cougars to lose other than to win this game. They have nothing to lose, so they're coming in. This is a big part of their season. This game becomes an important win for them and something to shoot for when they're struggling to get into the state playoffs. This one becomes kind of a playoff game in and of itself.
Yes, it does. And the lights go off, and while the lights are off, they're introducing the Uintah players. Let's look at the keys to the game for tonight, John. And the keys of the game for Union is to rebound well, stop the penetration, limit turnovers. A winning formula right there.
Sure. The Utes, they want to control the pace of the game. And then they also want to win the rebounding battle, similar to the Union. That one's a big part of the girls' game, getting those close, easy rebounds, putbacks, and whatnot. And the girls want to play physical. And
that's for Uintah. Now let's look at the key players for tonight. Both of these players averaging the same. First for the Union Lady Cougars, Shayla Draper, about 12 points a game. And Shayla's going to try to take charge here tonight early.
Yeah, she'll put her best game forward early and try to put her 12-plus points up on the board as fast as she can so she can increase that this week.
And her season high 22 against Grantsville, as you can see right there. Now the home player spotlight, and we talked her up last time, and she didn't score a whole lot of points, but she is definitely, and as you watch this game, you know that Caitlin Myers is the leader of this Uintah Utes team with scoring, with intensity, with just overall hustle. 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and almost 4 steals a game, 3 and a third there. So here we go, the tip. We've got Bailey Hughes for Uintah and Lexi Anderson, number 10 there, jumping up the ball. The Utes in white, Cougars in black, and Katie Ross has it to begin.
Yeah, and I love the play of Katie. She just goes at it full time she's in. It's never a slowdown for her. She's always going.
Well, you can see the Lady Utes in a 1-3-1 zone. They're looking to double anywhere that they possibly could kick and drive, but or drive and kick. Lexi Anderson misses that first one from the elbow. Careless rebound right there, and Union gets it right back.
That was Berge with the rebound.
Look at Uintah. They're just overloading all one side. So Union's going to be best served, swing this thing around. There they go, opposite side. That's exactly what you want to do, back and forth. Tire down that defense. A nice shot from the side. That's 2 points. And that's for Shayla Draper. We talked about her.
No, she figured it out. She wants to get out here and play tough tonight.
And she's got to hit those wide open shots as well. Christopherson wasting no time getting across.
Doesn't seem like her stomach hurts too much yet. And there's a good steal.
Yeah, that was kind of a, I don't know if the pass was totally errant, but Union attacking the basket right away.
Putnam with that rebound, and then she's going to push it forward. She gets ahead of about everyone.
That's Myers now back up to Putnam, and they're going to slow it down. 6:40 first quarter.
Good possessions matter in this game, limiting the other team and early getting the ice off the basket, and that's good for Union right now, being up 2-0.
Well, Uintah's got to get a good shot this time. They've only had one trip, and that was a quick turnover. And so they're doing good at trying to play this, just seeing what they can get. Eventually, you'll see what a defense can give you. They were leaning off Yarley right there, giving her about 5 feet, and they tried to get it to her, knocked out of bounds, but Uintah's got it underneath.
Let's see how they run this. A lot of times they're really, really patient, and they wait for one of their bigs to get open underneath.
You can see a simple 2-3 zone, and they're going to let them go out. Oh, inside Yarley, and that's tapped away. I wonder if Christopherson she's not a scorer. Caitlin Myers hustle.
Great hustle play.
Yeah, how are they going to score that one? She was, yeah.
They gave the foul to Ross, knocking her down.
I was wondering about that because, you know, Caitlin didn't have room to come down. As you watch this L&L Motor replay, she didn't have room to come down as Ross kind of cut out her legs underneath her.
You know, that's a hard one to take. They're both hustling, but that's where you want to get your fouls, in a hustle situation, not a silly one.
Definitely. Christopherson, I was saying, that open three, but she's not necessarily a scorer. She tries to go down to Hatch. Twice they've tried to go to Hatch, and both times it's, well, 3 times now. Once knocked out of bounds and twice stolen away.
You know, and Union's playing this little 2-3 zone, but they're pressuring the ball high. You know, they're not giving anything easy.
Oh, there's Hatch again. 5-footer, no good. So rebound Birchall. Last time
Birchall's playing point guard, brings that thing down. No dribble pass. I like the look.
Birchall didn't play much the first time around, these two teams. She got in foul trouble. She is a pivotal player with some varsity experience in the past, as Myers doesn't have anywhere to go, loses the ball right there.
You know, she gets hit on both sides and thinks that they're going to call a foul for her. And, you know, a game like this, they want the kids to play. You know, they want the kids to make the difference and the rest to not really make, you know, a big deal out of it.
Well, it's the first quarter, and you watch enough high school basketball, you realize that first quarter they're not going to call very much. Then as they let the game take its shape, then they know what to look for. If there's patterns and whatnot. High post give right there. Back to Myers for 3. No. Yarley Hatch. That's where her height and her long arms come in handy right there.
And a little yo-yos it back up. Ross, that pressure's always up there now. And, you know, I think they realize that that's one way to slow the Utes down. And a pretty low-scoring game to start.
Yeah, we're almost halfway through the first and 2-0. Utes, Putnam up top. She's going to take it in. Look at that. Drawing the foul. It's on the ground, however. No shot right there.
She's trying to get it up. She's looking to get the little finger flick, but foul came a little early.
Well, you can see she brings it below her waist, and I believe all the contact on her arms is when it's below her waist right there. So they're not going to give her.
That's where they call it.
They're not going to give her the shot on that.
It's an NBA foul.
Well, yeah. NBA, you'd still get 4 steps and, you know, try to make the shot. Oh, Christopherson. Oh,
it looked like a steal.
That's short. Off left. Bailey Hughes. Oh, look at her swing that elbow. Up.
And that left hand, you know, she's just really good with the left for being a right-handed player. You know, most girls don't shoot left-handed if they're right-handed, and she does a great job of that. And I think you said a lot of times she's worked on that over the years.
Well, when they knew she was going to be a big post player. And so they've been working with her since 7th grade, trying to get her some moves and inside and outside and rebounding and toughen up. And you can see just as they shoot a 3, Lexi misses. Rebound Ross.
Right to Ross, right to her hands. Oh, and then she turns it over and then gets a second foul.
She's in foul trouble now.
That's going to be tough. You know, they need her. She's on the heart and soul on the floor. Coach looks at her and says, hey, don't get another one. Hang in there, see how you do.
Ah, so he's leaving her out. I like that coaching move. You know, even though it makes sense to take him out with 2 fouls, you know what? She's a cornerstone of this team.
Well, and
look at that steal.
Good. Oh,
Lexi
looked like a foul there. Lexi
misses Birchall. Now Birchall's got it.
Oh, the ball is just moving at breakneck pace. You know, great passing, and they get a decent shot out of it too. No, it doesn't fall, but Union keeps that up, and they'll give the Utes all they can handle tonight.
Well, Shayla Draper got the bad pass, and she saved it right back to Birchall. Birchall had a good look. Oh, they're trying to get it into Hatch. They are trying so hard to get it into her, but Union is playing defense to prevent that. Now we've got a timeout already by Coach Putnam.
No, it had to be on Union's coach Hoops. He had to call that because the possession was at Union. I think they might have both wanted one, but I watched him call for a 30-second.
Oh, okay. Well, it seemed like it was the ref
by
Christy
like
Putnam. So either way, I mean, we don't keep track of who calls the timeouts anyway. It's a 30-second timeout, as you see Putnam trying to direct. I mean, 2-0, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of scoring. So L&L Motor bringing you the replays, people you know, people who care. Don't forget about the advisor group either. They've been a sponsor of VTV basketball for a while. Financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, or retirement plans. They have a specialized team to help meet your needs. The firm affirms, the advisor group. All right, don't forget, we do have Braxton on the court. Braxton, how are things looking down there, buddy? Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but can you guys hear me?
Yep, we got you
loud and clear now.
Hey, it's a fun game. It's exciting to be over here in Uintah, and 2 great teams being down here on the sideline, it's nice.
Well, you're wearing the neutral VTV colors, but we all know where you played basketball. So.
It still bleeds black and gold, baby.
That's why you're hanging on the Union side down on the court. Well, get us some information at these timeouts. We're looking forward to having the extra voice down there on the floor. That's a lot of fun. We're at the 3-minute mark, still 2-0.
And you know, Union's looking to get it in and push the ball fast, and when they don't, they set up and make their plays. And
boy, it's just like they're getting so many good looks at that basket, but they're going to go to the free throw line. Look at this shot right here, just way too hard off that square, but getting the rebound and now going to the free throw line is Paige Farnsworth. Is that Farnsworth? Farnsworth?
Yeah, Farnsworth.
Okay.
Farnsworth.
Is
that right?
Farnsworth on the
Farnsworth?
Oh, he's got it. Cool.
Foul's on Bailey Hughes.
So
Utes
3-0.
big. And here comes a sub in.
Clara Huber already for the Utes. 3-0. Wow. And that one's going to roll in.
Shooter's touch, knocks one down.
Yep, so 4-0 Union with 2:51 remaining.
And that allows a sub back in. That got a, let's see, Alyssa Berge in. And they got the pressure on. Union throwing the big press on.
I liked how they're not panicking, Uintah.
Well, and you know, you see they left someone back so they don't get the big deep run at the basket.
Put it back to Myers. You know she's going to shoot that one. Short. Rebound, Bailey. Oh, Birchall rips it away.
Battle.
Yeah, Birchall just, I don't know how she got that away. Bailey
She just used all her strength that she had, and then she plays point guard again. She's playing good tonight.
They're just telling Birchall, when you got it, bring it down. 3-point attempt.
Berge with the shot. Oh, you know, when we were over there at Union, she made a couple of those, made a big difference in the game.
There's Bailey. She's keeping that one away. Almost 2 minutes.
Here we go, Putnam pushing it back. Utes yet to get on the board. Can they go a quarter without scoring? Can the Union Cougars make that happen?
The shutouts. Bailey Hughes.
Pretty tough in a basketball
She's missed
game.
a couple of those where it just skips off the rim at an angle where you can't get it to roll in. And I've noticed that with girls' balls because they're a little bit smaller. They just play the rim so much different, so much more different.
They do. It is difficult if you're used to a boys-sized ball. And definitely difficult if you're used to a girls to switch back and forth.
Putnam
and that's an extra
away.
Touch. That extra touch by and the hustle. No, it's not back and forth because she never had possession. She never did get the possession. So even though she tapped it, it was still not in Uintah's possession. So.
Mallory Peterson, 3 short. Boy, Uintah just short. Off the mark all day.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
She did.
They're not going to give that to her.
They're not.
That would have been an extra step for a travel.
Shayla, I don't know if we have the replay, you know, if there's any chance. Watch her. She changes hands with the ball.
1, 2, 3.
No, before that, before the travel, and the foul, she did change hands at midcourt with the ball and double dribble as well.
Shayla with the shot there, and it looks like it's off Uintah. It's going to stay Union ball. I wasn't criticizing the travel. I was just saying when you're fouled like that, you don't have anything you can do.
No,
the balls.
And she did a good job of getting to the hole there.
Lexi off the mark. Boy, both teams.
Yeah, nobody's hitting it, and it looks like Union's a little long and Uintah's a little short.
I was just going to say that same thing. Mallory inside 3, and that one's short.
Long on one and short on the other. And here comes the point guard. Wait a minute.
Is the breeze blowing like a certain direction on each side of the court or something?
Pushing.
Can you feel that up here? We're at a minute, and it's 4-0. Minute left, first quarter.
And I've seen some slow scoring girls games, but this is crazy.
It's
it's long.
That was a pass to Birchall.
Side.
All right, look, they're still in the 1-3-1, so they're going to double or triple, but get it back out to Birchall. She's got a wide open shot. That's a good looking shot.
That's a great box out by Putnam.
Huber.
And Union still gets the ball. Good effort. Good effort on Berge to go run that one down. You know, this style favors Union, obviously 4-0.
Yeah, there's a good shot. That just off left. Peterson with the rebound, 23.
And one of the keys was to, get the pace of the game correct. And for Union right now, that's the pace.
Boy, that's got to be hard going into a timeout or a break between quarters with no points on the board.
Well, if they get one last shot here and it goes in.
Well, we saw that at Altamont last night. Oh, that one's short.
Short again.
Altamont had a slow roller just kind of roll in from the side. Yeah, I was joking last night at Altamont. It took him 8 minutes and 3 seconds to score because the ball was off right before the buzzer, hits the rim, just kind of rolls around for a couple seconds. You remember that one, Braxton? I don't think we'll see that this quarter with Union having the ball, but. And that's the quarter. 4-0. 4-0.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this in a second. It's a quick break here on VTV. The Union Lady Cougars at the Lady Utes. We'll be right back.
Almost everyone suffers a broken bone or fracture at one time during their life. Taking care of your fracture will ensure that it heals quickly and without any long-term effects. Follow your physician's instructions carefully. Take time off your usual activities and give the bone time to heal. Don't delay treatment. Some fractures are subtle and can only be seen on an X-ray or CT scan. For more information on fracture care, visit our website at www.ashleyregional.com.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
We are here at Uintah High School. Uintah down 4-0. We got the scores reversed right there. Union Cougars up, and they shut out the Lady Utes.
Yeah. You know,
how often do you see that in a first quarter?
Well, we've seen a few crazy things this year. You know, the 100-point game over there at Union, that wasn't as fun being from the basin. But the Cougars shutting out the quarter, I don't know that I've seen that have the zero. I'm sure there's, during a game, you get a shutout in the quarter, but not very often. I can't picture too many of those.
Well, you're right. As you said, Uintah's just short on every shot. And you got Smewen in there dishing it to Bailey. Bailey's their best shot right there, getting some points. Rip it away, Clara.
And Clara battles for the rebound and gets it and then gets a foul. So here she goes to the line, try to put a couple in for the Utes. Here we go on the LNL replay. Tonight's game is brought to you by Strata Networks. Strata Networks is proud to be a partner with VTV to provide live coverage of high school sports. Strata is the leading telecommunications provider in the Uintah Basin, providing advanced wireless, broadband, and video services. Live stream of tonight's game can be found on strata.tv, powered by Strata Networks.
Clara hits number one, so the Utes are on the board now, 4-1. And really, honestly, simple, not so accurate math problem, but it'd be 16-4 if this score kept. Now 16-8, okay. All right, so the Utes are within 4-2. I remember
now they got, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I remember my first basketball game, 11-5. My first ever when I was like, that was a travel, good call. When I was maybe in 4th or 5th grade, 11-5 was the best score for that first game. And I had my doubts about this one for a minute. But
first game I ever coached was 83-3.
Whoa. Which side were you on?
The 83 side, and I had the manager go in and he scored 5 points. There we go, nice steal. You know, that's a good battle. There is, that was Lexi. You know, I like Lexi's game. She just goes, gets it, handles her business, and does what she's supposed to, and plays a powerful role for Union. You know, I noticed earlier too, the Utes, they're going to run that press now, so pressure both ways.
Look at Bailey swipe that one away, and it goes off a foot somewhere. But
yeah, I couldn't tell from up here. Refs are confused, and they make a decision and give it to Union.
Well, I couldn't tell whose foot that went off of.
I couldn't see it either.
And you know the rule, I mean, if it goes off a foot, if the foot's on the ground, it's not a kick. It's got to be, you know, you got to have your foot elevated off the ground. So just the call is out of bounds, so it goes back to Union.
And Christofferson back in. Let's keep an eye on her and see how her health does. You know, and that's her thing up there, just prowling, just being a big, athletic, physical presence.
Lexi's tried a couple of those where she reaches back and she's trying to scoop it underneath as there is a foul called.
You know, she makes some of those little more wild shots, and you know, she's just close, you know, almost there. But Bailey, is that her second foul? So now we have Bailey with 2 and Ross with 2.
Last game we covered against Park City, Bailey got into foul trouble. Birchall hits it 5-2, and Yarly Hatch comes in for Bailey. So they noticed how Katie Ross was sitting out a lot of that first quarter. Now she is back on the floor with 2 fouls herself.
One of our sponsors, Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum may have a new name, but we're still the same great company you can rely on. They have an all-new DEF pump now in operation at the Pilot Logistics card lock in Naples. Go down there and get filled up with the convenience of a pump. And there we go, press on both ends, and Huber just patiently waits. That's good defense on both ends. That's why it's such a low-scoring game. We got good defense going on. For all those soccer fans who enjoy a low-scoring game, tonight's game should be exciting.
Oh, jeez. Christopherson, that's a.
She just punched her in the head pretty much, and that hurt her stomach.
Yeah, she's sitting out, or
she's like, do I come out?
I thought she was going to crawl off the court for a second.
Oh yeah, that one hurt.
She just comes in.
It didn't feel good to Ross either.
Boom. Yeah. You can see her kind of sigh right there.
Yeah. You can see Coach knew to just get her out.
As soon as that happens.
I like the effort. Good for her to play her heart out. Look at the pressure on that side. They got four girls on the strong side of the ball and one on the back side, on the weak side. There goes Lexi in for that layup. Gets hit pretty good.
Well, she's gone in there a little wild.
And they don't bail her out, and there goes another wild one on the other end.
Oh, Myers got bailed out there. She was behind the backboard when she finally went up at that shot. But she's
it looked like a clean block from this angle. Hard to tell, but she beats Ross around the corner. She has to avoid the third foul. She leads with her off arm, and that's where the foul comes. So she drew that call.
She's got that one down, 6-3.
Brings the Utes a little closer, within 3, or half of Union's score.
Chesney Nielsen now in the game, coming out as Lexi Anderson.
Lexi battled hard. I like her play.
That's 2. Utes are hitting their free throws, and that's the only points they have. And we're almost a quarter and a half into this, 6-4.
So Braxton, I see number 24 in the game. What do you think of her play?
It's fun to see her out there on the court, getting in, a little sophomore getting in, but it's just a great game to game. I was going to tell you guys that the coach Hoops getting just a little bit tucked to him. They really wanted to come out strong tonight because they know how strong these guards are from Uintah. As you can tell right now, they're doing a great job.
And that one finally got the distance, Brian. Just a little off. Yeah, they are. There's really strong guards over here, and the home court advantage sometimes gets you, and they did come out really strong tonight.
8-4 the score as Union scored on their last trip, and that's a good-looking shot. A little short.
Now all the shots are getting closer, though. Girls are starting to settle in. This rivalry game. Lots of, a lot of seniors getting a little anxious, and last game of their battle together.
Putnam has it open. Now she's going to take it in. Oh, she gets bumped. And that's Cassie Houston.
That didn't feel so good. You see Cassie, and that hurt a little.
Oh, she just throws her body into her.
Yeah. Christopherson in there. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see how it does. Last time we said that, she came out right away.
Oh, Myers, you can't do that.
Myers
can't leave her
not
open,
hitting it, though.
Yeah, she's not hitting those.
But the more you leave her open, the more you let her shoot, she's going to knock one down and make you pay. And they can't afford to right now.
8-4, and we're about halfway through the second quarter. 4:10, or about 4:13 right now, but counting down.
I wonder if Union knows about Christopherson.
I'm sure word's gotten somewhere around. Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, all that.
3-point shot. Ooh,
that was right on.
Short. Ross going up against the big trees. Yarly just stands there. She doesn't even leave her feet. You see her just kind of spin
and the big push to Christopherson. She's going to take a hit.
And there's 2 in a row on Cassie Houston. Well, the Lady Utes have only hit from the free throw line tonight, so they get a chance. Cassie Houston is using her fouls. Boy, that is just not
right.
There's no breaks or anything right there. That's twice we've seen her just totally throw her body. And I wonder if that's that's what she's been told to do, or if I wonder if...
I doubt she's been told to. But if she knows, she might not be able to put those brakes on very well.
Yeah.
Tonight's game brought to you by Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Owned by the people they serve, Moon Lake is a cooperative, not a privately owned company. Providing power to the area since 1938. And find and like them on Facebook. Let them know you heard about them here at VTV.
8-6. She hits both free throws. That's the Lady Utes are 3 for 3 on free throws, and they do force a turnover there.
That's what that pressure does, Brian. You know, when you put that pressure on, and maybe you slow them down a little, and then maybe not. Maybe they get past you like they did right there, and Union, then they throw a little bit of a crazy shot or pass up, and that's where the turnover comes. And again, same thing from the other end, and there it is. Exactly like we just said. Lexi, she's that, at both ends, just helter-skelter basketball. Christopherson thinks better of getting too deep on that one, didn't she? Good pressure, D. It's a tight game, 2-point game.
Careless, little too hot on the pass.
And it's always hard to, you can't pass to a 6-footer at her knees. She just doesn't get down that well to receive that pass.
I know from down here it looked really good. It looked like she had a good read. She just bounced a little higher. That girl's tall down there.
Yeah. You know how that is back in the day when you used to throw those passes in. Got to get the big guy in his hands, not in his knees.
They used to chew me out for it.
I was reading John Stockton's. Katie Ross for 3.
Nice shot, Katie.
I was reading John Stockton's book. What's it called? Driven to Assist or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but a couple basketball terms in the title. He was talking about Adam Keefe, I think. You remember Adam Keefe?
I do.
From the old 90s teams? He said there was one game where Adam Keefe and him were just frustrated and they weren't having a good game. And I can't remember the quote exactly, but John wasn't happy that game. And Adam Keefe, who's all business, and that's how John describes him, all business, says, dude, can you hit me in the hands next time? And I was like, John Stockton, you're telling that to John Stockton.
Lexi gets this foul, comes over and hits her arm. That replay is brought to you by L&L Motors. People you know, people who care.
First missed free throw, 11-6.
Get out there and like L&L, become a friend and like them on Facebook and then enter one of their great drawings. Let them know you like their sponsorship of our production tonight.
Still the only buckets by Uintah are free throws, 11-7 now the score.
Is that it? Only free throws? Have they made nothing else?
7 for 8 from the free throw line.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
3-point attempt off the backboard. Nope.
Looked like the bank might have been open.
It's going to go Uintah's way.
That's good hustle. Good hustle on both ends. Here comes the pressure from Union. I take it back. We're going to go down and shoot some free throws.
Oh, wow. They've already got 19 fouls, the Union Cougars do.
So this is the last one-on-one for the next 2 minutes for the Utes.
And that's what's keeping the Utes in the game is the fact that they are making it to the free throw line. In this half, this will be 9 and 10. Well, it's going to be a 1-and-1, so if she makes the first, obviously, she'll get the second. But this will be 9 and 10 from the free throw line this half. And Union's only taken a handful, 1 or 2. There you go.
Wow, that's a unique style. No hand whatsoever. She puts it right on her hip to keep it steady. And, that's a fundamentally sound shot. It just looks funny. But all the fundamentals are there. Elbows in, good spin, and she makes 2 of them.
She's 4 for 4 now in the game. Clara Huber, 11-9. So it's a 2-point game again. Sometimes in practice, coaches will just have you shoot one-handed. And she just liked it enough where she's like, I'm just going to keep doing this. No need for my left hand to get in the way.
There goes Ross. Oh, I thought she's going to shoot another 3-pointer.
Oh, that's an easy drive.
Great take and finish by Draper.
Shayla Draper. Yeah, she went in so hard that it almost looked like it was going to be too hard off the backboard. So are we calling a timeout? We are calling a timeout on the floor.
It's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yep, 30-second timeout. So 1:43 remaining second quarter, 13-9 the score in favor of Union. And once again, 9 out of 10 free throws for the Utes, and that's their only scoring.
And they're even for the quarter, 9-9. So it's not bad. Hey, tonight's game brought to you by Ashley Regional, where you can receive quality orthopedic services. Visit www.ashleyregional.com, where you can find healthy recipes, information on medications that you might be taking, look up diseases and find out symptoms and treatments, and even watch videos of surgical procedures. And if you need a physical therapist, consider Ashley Regional Physical Therapy Department. With a qualified sports medicine therapist available, visit them at www.ashleyregional.com for more information.
13-9, you see a lot of white shirts in the crowd, and they're just going to keep trickling in. They've got a couple tables full of shirts out in the foyer for the first 1,000 fans. They're trying to do a complete whiteout.
You know, and you can always go get one if you're from Union as well. They'll let you have one.
UHS, right? Go UHS.
It's got the block U on it, but...
Caitlin, nice pass to Huber. There you go, the first bucket. 13-11.
And Huber, she uses that right hand instead of the left, finishes it off strong. Well, a 2-point game still.
Well, there you go. After going scoreless the first quarter, 11 is not a bad quarter at all. Now that's a wild shot, but somehow draws the foul.
Paige Farnsworth with that look. And looked like they got... Who'd they get on that foul?
Just a high
Brian?
post right there, and she's just leaning in, and it's Myers right there.
Myers on the foul. That's her first one.
She's just leaning in on that. No setting the feet, no squaring the shoulders. Just throw it up and try to draw that foul. Gets her to the free throw line, making the first right there. 14-11. And the second's good.
Everyone's making their free throws tonight. They couldn't hit the broadside of the barn early from anywhere other than the free throw line, either team.
You got Christopherson. Now she's going to back it back out. Ooh, oh, that was...
She did not travel.
Well,
Let's see it on the L&L.
I was going to...
It looked like she kept her foot down, but it looked like a travel.
I know I'm no referee, but it looked pretty clean.
Yeah, let's see. That replay sign is right where her foot is. Oh, well...
Can't tell on the replay.
You can't right
Got to
there.
give him the benefit of the doubt. And while we were watching that, Utes get the ball back.
15-11.
Myers with a three-pointer.
Rebound Huber, see if she can get another one.
And the Utes put up 3 shots right there, or 4. And nothing to show for it. We'll go down the other end, and we're locked up at 11s for the quarter.
20 seconds. 15-11
Oh, I
the
thought
score.
she was going to shoot that. That was a good shot fake. And the Utes are playing, again, that overplaying the strong side, and that opens up the weak side for Draper, and that's a good finish.
That is a good finish. 17-11. 2-1. Christopherson's got to shoot. She does. Way high.
She got the shot off, though. That was good. So Union wins both quarters. First one by 4, second one by 2.
That's halftime.
That's halftime.
Yep. All right, so here in first half of this rivalry game, the Lady Cougars over the Lady Utes, and this is something where I heard the other day. I think it was Coach Peacock, who coaches the UNF freshmen. He took a look at the scores and saw that the Lady Cougars had beaten Park City's girls. And Braxton, maybe you can back me up on this, but this team's getting better throughout the season, especially region play. The Union Cougars are.
Especially watching the Union Cougars against Park City, I think coming off that game right now, you're seeing a totally different team. They're kind of upbeat. You're starting to see them play really together. And after that game against Park City, I think you're seeing a new Union basketball team tonight.
It feels like it, a little stronger, and then that rivalry battle doesn't help, but put a little extra effort on the floor.
It does. And like Coach Hoops is saying, I was able to talk to him before this game, and he was saying, man, we want to come out strong because Uintah has really good guards, good shooters. Their down low's good. So, I think they really came in this game wanting to win. And
so far,
a rivalry game, baby.
Yeah, so far they are doing the trick. Do you know who you're going to get for an interview down there yet? Braxton?
I'm going to go find one right now. I thought we had one, but we'll be right back on that.
All right, yeah, let's take a quick break. Let's get halftime here at UNF High School. 17-11 the score in favor of the Lady Cougars. Remember the boys game coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us here on VTV. We'll be right back.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Do you have a lot on your mind? Things like life, home, or auto insurance. Investments? Rollovers? Financial planning? How about health insurance? Employee benefits or retirement? Take control of your health and financial future. Go see your hometown experts at the Advisor Group. Call 435-789-9151.
Hey, Uintah Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, boat fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
Almost everyone suffers a broken bone or fracture at one time during their life. Taking care of your fracture will ensure that it heals quickly and without any long-term effects. Follow your physician's instructions carefully. Take time off your usual activities and give the bone time to heal. Don't delay treatment. Some fractures are subtle and can only be seen on an X-ray or CT scan. For more information on fracture care, visit our website at www.ashleyregional.com.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
Welcome to the Ridgeline Motorsports Halftime Report.
Welcome back to Uintah High School. It is halftime, 17-11 the score. The Lady Cougars over the Lady Utes. And what we saw that half, John, was great free throw shooting by Uintah. I mean, I think they've only missed one. But as far as getting some points on the board, Clara Huber's got the only bucket from outside, and it was only 2 feet away. A nice putback. She's got 6 points. She's the leading scorer, I believe, in this game.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, you know, and it's fun to watch her shoot free throws because she's unique and different, but it's a little more fun to watch girls make some baskets. And yeah, both teams missed a lot of shots early. We saw Ross knock down the three-pointer late in the second quarter, and look for both teams to have a little better shooting percentage.
Yeah, the shots were just way off for both teams, and maybe nerves. Maybe, I don't know, Uintah hasn't played for a week. I doubt that's really too big of a factor.
I think a little bit it's a rivalry game, you know. Yeah. Everyone wants to do better, you know, and you're at home and you want to do well at home, and you know, puts a little different pressure on you.
Right now on the court, they've got the band playing a little tune for you. This is the halftime report brought to you by Ridgeline Motorsports. You know, Ridgeline Motorsports has significant rebates going on now on all 2014 and 2015 Ski-Doo snowmobiles and 2014 and 15 Can-Am. Every Can-Am ATV and side-by-side vehicle is built with the same DNA, industry-leading performance, precision-engineered handling, and a rider-focused design. It's the Ready to Ride sales event. For a limited time, save up to $2,000 on your 2014 Can-Am off-road vehicle or up to $800 on select 2015 models. Where's the nearest sand around here? I want to go, Susan. I want to go ride in one of those. Hey, get ready to ride with a new Can-Am off-road vehicle, Ridgeline Motorsports. Go see them today. Can-Am, the ride says it all. Go see the friendly staff at Ridgeline Motorsports at 543 East Main in Vernal, or call 789-RIDE. Ridgeline Motorsports, work hard, play harder.
So on your way to Bonanza, there's a little sand out to the right.
Where's Bonanza? I've never been out there. I've been halfway to what is that, the power plant?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I've been halfway there, but not all the way.
You've passed a pretty decent little sand, and then on your way to Jensen, there's some pretty good dirt.
I know where that one is, right before you start going downhill.
You got the Honda
river,
Hills,
right?
you know, so there's a little bit of riding. after watching that, I am going to go down there. I'm going to pick me out a ATV. I wore my Polaris out. Now I'm going to go down to Can-Am, and I'm going to pick one out, and I'm going to buy one there before the hunting season
Remember the
starts.
address, 543 East Main in Vernal, bringing you halftime here on VTV. We're about 3 minutes away from the second half. Are they going to do another performance? I don't think so. The band is leaving, and so they're just waiting on the players, and they usually reset the clock for 3 minutes when the players do come out here. But what I want to do right now, and what you want to do, is take a look at some highlights from the first half. Now, granted, a lot of free throws for Uintah, but Union's got some good highlights as well. It begins with Union.
And that was Horrocks with the nice put in.
And good shot right there.
That was Ross.
Look at that drive, and that's
nice
the one I
finish
said
from
may
Draper.
have been a little hard, and there's a wide open shot from Hubert.
And you know, Draper's going to finish this off, and we talked a little bit about maybe throwing just a bunch of free throws in there for everybody to watch, since that was about the highlight of the Utes.
Well, and you know what? If you watch those free throws close enough, you could learn a little bit on how to shoot free throws.
Yeah,
I mean, basically, what you want to do is you want to point to the rim, so you got to have your hands straight up, go straight out. Do you really need a tutorial? I didn't think so.
All right.
Okay. So
nice look.
Definitely. Let's see, Braxton, where are you? Can you hear us, Braxton?
You know, he's ready down there.
Oh, he is. He's got Randy Upton. Let's send it down to Braxton down there on the court.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Upton. And Coach Upton, I just wanted to ask you guys what you had coming into this game, as it's a rivalry game, big game. What were your plans and as coaches coming into this game?
Well, our plan was to attack the middle a little bit better than we have been, play better defense. We didn't play very good defense in the first half. We obviously haven't shot very well, only have one field goal from the field. Luckily, our free throws have kept us in it. But we got to play better defense with a lot more intensity.
Yeah, all right. You know, you do have some key shooters, and when they're open, I know they'll hit them. What are you looking for in this next half? What kind of went in the locker room? Give us a little insight on what the talk was like in the locker room.
Well, again, the talk was playing better defense and great intensity. We've got some good shooters. They didn't shoot well in the first half, but we expect them to come out and play their game, and we should be fine.
Hey, well, this is the next half, and Coach, good luck, and good luck in this season. Coach
Thanks.
Upton, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. There you have it, a little insight from the locker room, more intensity. They do have some good shooters, and this next half should be fun. So I'll turn it back to you guys up top.
Hey, thanks, Braxton, and I'll make sure I maintain the contact with the camera this time.
Maintain that contact.
I just wanted to see if he was down there.
I know. I was feeling like we needed to take in my stool. Yeah. What do you think, Braxton? You need my stool down there when you're interviewing Coach Upton?
Oh, yeah. Coach Upton's a good 6'4".
Oh, yeah. Stink. I'm used to it. Stink.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we've got just under 2 minutes until the start of the second half. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with that second half action. Once again, 17-11. Union over UNO. We'll be right back after this.
There are certain types of people out there who put everything to the test. For them, we built the Can-Am Maverick XDS with the first factory-installed turbo. It delivers 121 horsepower, impressive suspension travel, and exclusive Fox shocks. It's engineered to ace any test, including yours. Can-Am, the ride says it all.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be, because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Live coverage from VTV, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, The Advisor Group, Pilot Logistics, and Moon Lake Electric. VTV, your life in HD.
Hey, the whiteout's starting to take effect. Free t-shirts for the first 1,000 folks that come on down. Thanks for joining us, whether you're watching live at strata.tv or on Channel 6 and 706, also to be rebroadcast later on throughout the week. This is VTV's coverage of high school basketball. Brian Baldwin and John Nurden. And so far, I don't know, is a barn burner an accurate statement?
Well, I think a barn burning is a little more exciting.
17-11.
That was a better second quarter, though.
Union over the Lady Utes.
And I expect lots here for the second half.
All right, so now we've got Union going the opposite direction to our left on your screen as well.
Let's see if the wind's still blowing.
Well, yeah, same defense from Uintah. They're like, well, 17 points
she
isn't
just
bad.
got up there. Christofferson just did not even think about.
But Myers
holding
is
back.
the finisher.
With no finish allowed on that one.
Birchall, that rebound. But
right back to
again.
Christofferson.
Oh, don't do that. That's an offensive foul.
That's going to be a.
Yeah. That's like a stiff arm, but you can't do that in basketball.
She just swung it around there.
Well, she's like, get away from me, right there. That's not allowed. I wouldn't say that's an elbow, but she's just trying to create
She was fired
some
up.
space.
They could have given her a big foul for that. That replay is brought to you by L&L Motors. People who care, people you know. Find and like L&L on Facebook. Enter to win one of their great drawings.
Whoa, just mishandled momentarily. Free throw jumper.
Just,
I think, a piece.
Well, remember that was short, so the wind is blowing because they were long early. And
I think she got a piece of it right there. The defender
I saw
did.
that.
All right, Myers down straight away. Swing left. Putnam.
And up in your face defense. One pulls back and the other pulls right back up there.
Yeah, a little man-to-man defense where it looks like they do a little switch and a foul underneath. 17-11.
Who'd they get the foul on there? Number 10? Was that on Lexi? That's her second one. So
it didn't look like, it looked like would have been Birchall, really, from that replay right there.
Up on the board, they put Lexi, though. And
yeah.
Myers getting a little closer with each shot attempt, and nice rebound.
Birchall's an animal on the board tonight.
No, she's playing great tonight. She's player of the game right now. Union as a team's playing pretty good. They're working together well, and they're working it out as a team. And they're finding that weak side to Draper.
Shayla just loses it out of bounds.
And but they keep finding it. They're going strong side, and then they hit that weak side, and she's open for that layup. She only has one to beat.
Myers doubled, nearly
big pressure
right there. Well, just.
God, they shouldn't have taken that pressure off. They nearly had a 10-second count.
If I ever coach again, one thing on those backcourt things, if you are triple teamed between two of you, like there's 3 for 2, like there was right in that situation, boy, they need spacing on the other side of the court because then you're 3 to 2 on the other side.
That's that strong side, weak side.
It's like that old Nintendo game Double Dribble where you had 5 players, but you couldn't take more than 3 on one side. Look at Bailey Hughes.
That's where they're just patient. And they wait for the big to get open. And it really is a patience game on their throw-ins. And I think I would play at a 2-3 zone and just stand it big right there every time. Nice cross-court find and a little shot there.
That's a good shot.
Berge, look, she must be one of their good shooters. Every time I watch her play, she shoots well.
Spacing, girls, spacing. There you go.
Yearling with the not going to be the point guard.
Mallory's on a mission right there.
She just, after she got hit, she just didn't stop.
Well, and look at her just take it in. Her eyes are going to score the goal. She's just taking it in. She's taking a beating as well. It's like one of those car washes,
She was like the Terminator. She just wouldn't quit.
17-13. Bailey Hughes got him within 4 a moment ago. How about a 3? Oh, man.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for that one.
Mallory Peterson for 3, 17-16. And the Utes, should that be the start of a
5-0 run to start the quarter. And the half.
Ooh,
good find, right?
That was a touch pass from our angle, and that's a great bucket. From our angle, oh boy, that should have been stolen, but it just had enough height on that pass to get over that hand.
And Paige put that in, hit the square. Often if you can hit the square, even if it's hard like that was, it still goes in.
19-16 already.
So there will be no shutout for the Utes this quarter.
Already a pretty moving third quarter. Mallory Peterson.
Ooh,
oh, and she hit
hard.
Her hand, it looks like her arms or hand got underneath her. She couldn't even hold her. Couldn't even brace for the impact right there.
Here we go on the L&L.
Swatted away, and we can't see where she hit the ground, but she hit pretty hard, folks.
We could hear it from up here.
Yeah. And there is a timeout. It is a full timeout, so let's take it. The score, 19-16 with 4:53 left in the third quarter. Lady Cougars still over the Lady Utes. We'll be right back on VTV.
Do you have a lot on your mind? Things like life, home, or auto insurance? Investments? Rollovers? Financial planning? How about health insurance? Employee benefits or retirement? Take control of your health and financial future. Go see your hometown experts at the Advisor Group. Call 435-789-9151.
Hey Uintah Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
Well, Uintah's ready to go. Lady Cougars are hustling out on the court. 19-16 the score. Welcome back to VTV. Thank you for broadcasting this live at strata.tv if you're watching on the internet, or channel 6 at 706 high definition Strata Network cable. We couldn't do this without Strata Networks. Yarley Hatch, quick shot. Rebound, Union.
And they're pushing it hard. No slow down there.
Still 1-3-1. Look at that double in the corner right there.
Horrick's trying to figure out what to do right there, and she gets out of it just fine.
Now, one thing we showed at the beginning of the broadcast was the cheerleaders' little parade, and what the state championship or whatever means for them. We don't quite know so much. At least I don't. So, oh, look at that heart. Was that her head that just? Well, at least she's got that stuffy ponytail right there. Let's see what happens. Going up and rebound, fall backwards. Ouch.
Yeah, you see her head hit. Oh.
Yeah, that hurts.
And they got the big worry about the concussions, and rightfully so. Concussions are so. There's a great play.
Nice block.
Great play offensively and defensively, and the battle in the key.
Well, and look at her get that ball away, and that. Well, boy, I'll tell you what, Union is looking so much better a team than last time we saw them. But what that means with a cheerleading state championship, I do not know. So Braxton's on a mission to go find out. Lexi off the side.
And Putnam with that board. What I was saying about the concussions, it's really important. You can't tell if you got a broken brain. It's hard to tell. It doesn't show like a broken arm. So
short on the three.
Keep an eye on. Ooh.
But the thing they keep finding out, I mean, Rocky 4 really, or was it 5, really had it right when, they were talking about Rocky and all his brain damage from continued hits. And now they're finding even more. Every time they do an autopsy on a former NFL player, they're like, wow, that brain's messed up. So, I mean, concussions are a big deal. I think you got to
be messed up to play in the NFL to start with. So I think they're getting false information.
Well, quarterbacks have it pretty good. They don't get hit too much. Except Steve Young had that problem. 322.
Well, that is a good find in there.
Look at Bailey. Oh, offensive foul. Take it away.
Yeah, boy, I didn't see that from our angle. Let's see from underneath.
She's a physical player. She's pushing. Yeah,
she does. That's a good call.
She throws that shoulder. That is a good call.
Throws the shoulder, and she pushes the ball and her arm in and does a good job of clearing out.
Well, we don't recognize these refs. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We don't recognize these refs. Because I think it's getting more increasingly difficult to get the local refs to ref here. I hate to say that, but these refs are doing a good job.
Nice find. Oh, and he just doesn't fall for it. It's a good look. And there's a rebound for Lexi. She dribbles her way under.
Again, look at that block.
And, it's tough playing against the Utes because they have the two big towers in there. Mostly they're taller than most teams that they play, and they have two. And you see, you beat one, and there comes another one, and there's always two. And they don't sub short either. They got a third that comes in there and does a pretty dang good job of it as well.
Yeah, Claire is just maybe an inch or two shorter, but she does a good job. That's a good shot.
It looked like traveling from, I wasn't sure there, but boy, that was a nice finish.
Myers taking it in and getting the foul.
Right back at you, Myers says. So
opposing coach wants a jump ball right there.
5-point game, and you got to keep it close here. No free throws. Got her before she went up.
Yeah, it's that waist thing. Once it's below the waist.
Watch this to go into Yarley. Yearly? How do you say that, Brian?
I mix it up.
All right.
When you're wrong, you're only wrong half the time, right?
All right, there you go.
Mallory
is just offensive. She just looks to shoot every time she's got it. And you see down there in the corner, Myers wanting the ball. She was just clapping for it.
Now Putnam, it's tapped away. She lets it go wisely. What I was going to say a moment ago, Riley, I'd like to see her take that kind of, like she's going in the paint, draw that double team and kick out to Peterson for a wide open three. Let's see what they do offensively here as they move Hatch back to bring the ball up. See the 2-3 zone, boy, you can get those, just those angle threes wide open, about where she is now if you can grab that double team.
You can, but they're putting that pressure out. I always called that a dog 12 is what we called that in high school. And the two, pressure, and you pull that center up into the high post, and that's how they're playing it. And it really is raking havoc with Uintah's game.
Peterson draws the foul at the free throw line, perfect.
And they continue making their free throws and keeping themselves in the game.
21-17, low scoring affair, but I'll tell you what, it's close. It's a rivalry matchup, and there's 2:20 left in the third quarter. So we still got a whole bunch left. It's a 3-point game. And here comes Cassie Houston, back in the game since she got in some foul trouble in that first half.
Let's see how she does throwing her body around again.
2-2-1 press. Like I was saying, anybody wanting to break the press, it's all about spacing and cutting. And the wild throws are forced by those pressures put on by the defense.
Sure.
It's exactly what Uintah wanted right there.
It is, and that's how the difference is made. You know, sometimes it's the pass, sometimes it's the steal. And here we go on the other end, putting the same pressure back at you.
Space it out. See how they're clumped together?
Oh.
Space it out.
And it's just a hurried up game now. For as low a scoring as it is, they're hurrying up to the other end and then getting the pressure on.
2 minutes, third quarter. There's Peterson. They're open for a second, taking it. Oh, that just bounces away from her.
Hey, Braxton, I see you down there with a couple fans next to you. Ask that lady right there in the red what she thinks of the game so far.
All right, I'll ask her.
Julie.
I have a question for you.
Oh, no.
What's your name?
Christy Nurden.
Oh, that's Christy. Oh, I thought that was Julie.
What do you think of the game so far?
It's awesome, and we are amazing, and I just got here.
Well, there you go.
The wife of our announcer, John Nurden.
Okay. I'll turn it back to you, she says.
There you go. Thanks, Braxton.
Hey, when we get a chance, I got some of these pretty cheerleaders down here, so want to ask them a couple questions when we have a break.
There's the spacing. See how Mallory spaced and cut? Now she's able to get the ball down in a hurry in a wide open shot.
Ooh, and she finishes it strong. Beautiful. That's just a nice shot. Textbook. Did you show her that at halftime?
Double dribble. Did I show her that at halftime?
Yeah, I think she was watching the halftime show.
No, dude, my rule when I play is 2 or 20. I don't shoot 15-footers.
But it was that perfect stroke, you know?
2 or 20 is
It's a tight game, 20-21, and the pressure from both sides is heating up, and the game is getting a little more exciting.
It is. Smewin on the floor with Peterson, Putnam, Yarley Hatch, and Clara Huber for the Utes. And knocked away and stolen away by 24, Chesney Nielsen on the floor with Katie Ross, also Cassie Houston, Alyssa Berge, number 15, and Chelsea Burchell, 21, who's got the ball over to Ross. Under a minute.
And Chelsea's strong again. You know, they look to go to her, and you know, the pass just doesn't quite get there, and the Utes push one up and see if they can get this lead.
Trying to
but
do a
great D
spin
from Ross, and she steals it, and we're going back the other way.
Peterson not trailing, Huber there, and she gets called for the foul. Don't leave your feet, or you're going to get called for a foul. If she maybe sits there and lets Ross go around her, let's see if Clara could have.
Yeah, while we're looking at that replay, Braxton, you ought to grab those cheerleaders and ask them about the state championship they just won and what that means to them.
Yeah, he's got. Oh, there he goes. 3 of them.
We got the 3 captains here with me. I'm gonna have them introduce their names real fast.
I'm Danny. I'm Ashlyn. And I'm Bailey.
Hey, well, it's good to have you guys with us, and we heard that you take state in this cheer competition, the first competition you went to and was able to compete in. You took state at it.
Yeah, we took state in one of our categories, and we're really proud to bring home a trophies for our school.
That is really neat. And what do you guys think about, the games tonight and just being a part in the program over here at Uintah?
I think that it's fun to have good, friendly competition, and it brings out some very lively students that we have.
That it does. But congratulations on the state, and you guys are awesome, and keep doing what you're doing. You really bring a lot to these ball games, so thank you.
Thank you.
20.
See you guys.
Hey, thanks, Braxton. 22-20 with just 10 seconds remaining. Union's had the lead pretty much the whole game. That's a travel.
That's a good find. She hands it off there, and for a travel, I think they score right there or get a foul.
Well, Uintah can tie it right here with 6 seconds left. Let's see what they do. Just 22-20. Myers coming in for this last one. Watch her to get the ball right back after she gives it into Putnam.
She's the one with the strength, the shooting strength to knock this one in, but they go to their other shooting guard.
And then she's got it. Take it. Long three off the backboard, and that's the end of the quarter. 22-20 the score, and with the game so far, low scoring, yes, but I'll tell you what, we've got an exciting fourth quarter coming your way here on BTV. Keep it here. 22-20 in favor of the Union Cougars.
Live coverage from BTV, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, The Advisor Group, Pilot Logistics, and Moon Lake Electric. BTV, your life in HD.
There are certain types of people out there who put everything to the test. For them, we built the Can-Am Maverick XDS with the first factory-installed turbo. It delivers 121 horsepower, impressive suspension travel, and exclusive Fox shocks. It's engineered to ace any test, including yours. Can-Am, the ride says it all.
Boy, I love that commercial we just had. I got to go get me one of those Can-Am bikes.
Well, one of our newest sponsors here on BTV for high school basketball. Remember, 7 o'clock tonight, right here on Channel 6, 706 High Definition, and Strata.tv, you will see the boys team from both Union and Uintah go at it. Now, the boys team from Union has not won a game in a long time. They're hungry.
Nope, and this is the one they'll want to win, so stay tuned after this game for that game, 7 o'clock.
All right, so the Utes get it, down by 2. Start of the fourth. Myers, Peterson, Christofferson, Hughes, and Hatch. Still that 2-3 zone. Neither team has really changed their, that's a good pass. Going to the free throw lines, Yarley Hatch. Neither team has changed their defense.
Nope, they really haven't. It's just been a good defensive game, and I believe that foul was on Houston. That's her third, and
watch just the inside track right there. She just gets that inside track and hammered.
No, and she got hammered early enough too that it was hard to make the shot no matter what. So.
Yeah, just grab the elbow, it's hard. Missing that one is Yarley Hatch. Coming back in for the Cougars, number 10, Lexi Anderson, number 20, Paige Farnsworth.
It looks like Farnsworth, I'm sure she's gotten that all her life, but it is Farnsworth.
Or it's just a typo. I don't know, Yarley Hatch misses both.
This is both. Doesn't stick with the tradition so far this game.
22-20, still the score. Remember, the Lady Utes were scoreless at the end of one, so they're averaging about 10 points a quarter in the quarters they score in. Burchell up off the glass, no good.
But the rebound goes right to her.
Oh, back for 3. No, Shayla's going to keep it.
Ross took a look at one, and then her pass gets touched, but Lexi picks it up, finds her right underneath.
Wow. Buckets are so hard to come by.
Burchell with that miss, but the Union Cougars retain possession. Go back up and try again. Give them enough chances, they're going to make a basket.
Is that a travel?
Yeah, yep. She traveled.
All right, 6:58, fourth quarter, 22-20.
Keeping it close.
I wonder if the pace of the game, they're just making sure Bailey stays fresh. Clara Huber's already in again after just 1 minute.
We're 6:50 left in the fourth. And Utes looking to just make a good possession here. They need to get a good shot, a good look, and tie the game up.
Like that's the shot right there.
She's looking to increase on the tie, and there you go. Nice rebound. And a good push. Shayla's just going to go all the way around everybody.
Coast to coast
And
blocked.
Christopherson comes down there with all her pain and agony early, and she just blocks that shot.
Watch her, both hands just straight in the air. That's why there's no foul called. Trying coast to coast. Christopherson, look, she's stealing that position, gets her hand on the ball, knocks it out of bounds.
Puts her gut at risk.
And Peterson
Ross comes up with it, down to Burchell, and Burchell pushes off and misses again. There, she got one.
All right, Burchell puts him up.
That's 4 or 5 or 10
24 to
rebounds
20.
for her. Yeah, she's just rebounding like crazy.
You know, one key thing, I think, being down here on the sideline, these Uintah girls, not allowing them second, third opportunities, they'll be able to, hold Union off. That's where Union's getting their points, them second ones, second, third opportunities.
That's a good observation, and the second and third and fourth and fifth looks are making it so that Union is on offense and Uintah's on defense, and it's hard to score on defense in basketball.
Christopherson's heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. 24-20. That's good.
And she keeps it close with the free throws again.
Now I've totally lost track. Watch her take this one out. I've lost track of the free throw percentage. Looks like a decent hand on the ball there. Maybe a little body contact.
A little body, and Farnsworth was trying to stop it, and there she goes, keeping it tight. You can tell she wants to win the game.
2-point game.
Prowling on the defense. Burchell's got it handled nice and easy, and Ross will bring it across half court. And
there's the spacing. Great.
Good spacing, good passing, and good patience.
Great weaving and spacing, but then you get down there, you telegraph that pass inside, Uintah steals it away. Back to Myers, wide open. She decides to take it up off the glass. No.
She held that like a football and went in there. And then Huber, and is that Burchell? No, that's Lexi with the battle on the jump ball there. They go hard on this replay.
Well, it should have
rips it away.
Yeah, well, it should have just been a travel on you. You can't take steps when you hold that ball, can you?
I don't know. They both were stepping, so.
Yeah. Should be a travel on both.
The referee's been watching the NBA.
We all have.
Oh, and a bad touch. Just bounces off of, that was Hannah Horrocks. And it's a breakneck pace. Tonight's game powered by Moon Lake Electric. Owned by people they serve. Moon Lake Electric is a cooperative, not a privately owned company, providing power in the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook.
Three-pointer here will put them ahead, and it looks like that's what they're working for, really, honestly. Now Yarley Hatch has it, but back out to Christopherson. Oh, that's a dangerous pass, and he just throws it away.
And Putnam thought that Burchell was going to touch it, and didn't have a chance to get her hand on it, and they both let it go out. And it's a 2-point game. Keeping it close. And Uintah just puts a little different pressure on this time. They got 2 up there, and they'll just run a little pressure on the ball, not necessarily a trap or anything.
3 wide open.
Oh, very close. That's a good look. Ross hit one earlier, and I like her taking that shot. That makes a big difference if she makes it. And, well, I was going to say not too much if she misses, but that's a tough one. Now we're down and shooting free throws to tie the game up.
So 4.5 minutes remaining, and it could be a tie game for the first time since 0-0. Christopher, she's so good at just drawing the foul right there. Yeah, and that's 18 fouls on Union, so it's bonus the rest of the way.
She wanted that one. So tonight's game brought to you by Ashley Regional, where you can receive quality orthopedic services. Visit ashleyregional.com, where you can find healthy recipes, information on medications that you may be taking, look up diseases and find out symptoms and treatments, and even watch videos of surgical procedures. Find them on www.ashleyregional.com.
24-24, 4.5. Here we go, fourth quarter. First time, and that's a timeout on the floor. There you go. Let's see how it's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. First time though, this game has been tied since 0. John.
There you go.
Time.
While we're taking a break, one more note from one of our sponsors, and really take time to let our sponsors know that you appreciate these productions that VTV puts on. The advisor group, financial planning, benefits packages, insurance, or retirement plans. We have a specialized team to help meet all of your needs. We are the firm of firms. Go down there and see those guys and see if they can help you out with some insurance, financial planning, and everything else they do.
Yeah, Putnam, what do you think she's saying?
She's telling them, hey, we're back in this, we're tied. Now go down and play some good defense right here. Get the ball, and there's 4.5 minutes left. The game's not over, just play. Their game has kept them in it. Both coaches have to be saying the same thing. We're right in this. It's where we want to be. Union, this is right where they want to be. Chance to win the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Union, they've only got one region win, but if they were to beat Uintah here, that would put Uintah in danger with just a couple games left against the hard Morgan, against the very, very difficult Juan Diego to even make the playoffs. Because if they lose to Union tonight, then they would be in a tie for last place with Union.
There you go. So, could have another one of these games.
Yes, we could. No, it would be a playing game, wouldn't it? Look at that.
Oh,
3-point attempt, no good.
Front rim.
So let me ask you a question. Would they have to play at a neutral site? Would they go play at like one of these churches around town?
No, they'd probably go to Duchesne or something.
I know, I'm just teasing. Wild shot.
Lexi with a great move, and she gets that extra touch and helps with the rebound.
She's trying to draw the foul and trying to get in there as well.
And look at them, they just want it. Union wants it. Uintah wants it. Nothing easy.
3 seconds, no. Oh, that's
Lexi
a good
with
shot.
a nice corkscrew hopper and turns a little jumper in there.
Well, that's a 2-point lead now for Union. They can recapture the lead. Wasn't tied for very long.
I'd like it to see it go back and forth here for a minute. Bucket for bucket, that'd be kind of fun.
Down to Hatch, 3.5, fourth quarter. And it is Uintah ball this time, off the jump ball.
Good defense. Well done, Horrocks.
So are they going to get the cheerleaders a banner here as well? You can see those banners up on the wall right there in the background.
I'm sure they will. And
three-pointer,
with
put them ahead. Oh, no.
And nothing but air.
Yeah.
Lexi gets that rebound and pushes the ball, but she carries it. Puts that thing right on her hip. You see that as she just puts it on her hip, looking to get the pass up ahead to Draper.
I think these next 3 minutes are going to be really turnovers. Whoever can keep control of the ball and keep their tempo, that's who's going to take the lead with this close score right here. Less turnovers.
All right, we'll keep track of that. Turnovers for the last 3 minutes.
See what they're working.
Just working and wanting to get a good look. And Ross with the pressure right up in her grill,
Oh, here Bailey Hughes. Okay, kick it back out, swing it, open. Nope. Tapped away.
And Christopherson, she doesn't really look to shoot. So her threat there is always a little different, on the offensive side. So it's a little easier to guard her maybe and a little predictable. So she needs to take those shots once in a while or go to the hole and shoot the free throws.
Peterson taking it in, loses it outright. Nearly saved by Bailey. Are they keeping it?
Yeah, they're going to leave it here.
Keeping it.
Look for the Utes to go into Bailey on this play right here, and just patience. Or Yarley, either one. And it comes around the bottom, and there it is, every time.
Oh, tie game.
That is just their play.
26-26, tied up with 2:41.
Oh, and the ball goes forward fast. Oh, she gets hacked. Ooh, and it goes in. That's a 4-point play potentially right here, and a big basket in this game.
Watch this, Christopherson just gets her on the elbow, and that ball's already up, and it's just straight. And that's the highest percentage shot from 3, because you hit it short, it still can go off that backboard and go in. You hit it long, it can still tap around a little bit.
I didn't watch the replay. Did we see the line? Is that what they're discussing?
It is a 3, and I believe it is.
They did go confirm it was a 3, and Berge with the 4-point attempt right here.
Well, too bad the rest did come up here to check, but I don't think they do that in high school.
I didn't see it. Did it look like she was good?
29-26, and the first real noise we've heard from the crowd is now with about 2 minutes left. It's a 4-point game. We're sitting right behind the Union crowd, and I'll tell you what, they just got loud real fast.
What a personal victory for her too. I'm sure that's not very often that a kid gets a 4-point play in a prep game, let alone a girls game.
many games at all. And free throws.
And they call that tied on Lexi, and they're going to put one of the best shooters on Uintah's team at the free throw line.
Just trying to work it in. Mallory wanted to go baseline, but that's a good push right there. I mean, that's a good call on the push.
It is.
Not that it's a good push, but Mallory Peterson, 30-26, the score. She can cut it down to 2. And this will be 1-1, but from here on out, double bonus for the Lady Utes. First one's good.
Tonight's game brought to you by Strata Networks. Strata Networks is proud to be a partner with VTV to provide live coverage of high school sports. Strata is the leading telecommunication provider in the Uintah Basin, providing advanced wireless, broadband, and video services. Live stream of tonight's game can be found on strata.tv, powered by Strata Networks.
2-point game. Mallory Peterson knocks down both, 30-28. The Utes 4 on 3, and there's a travel right there.
Bergie leans back. You know, she gets that and leans back and picks up her plant foot. And, well, it's a good battle. The free throws have been the story for the Utes. And definitely Bergie's 4-point play is one of the big stories. Key, maybe the play of the game for Union.
Well, now it's still just a 3-pointer away from winning it. You're right, Christofferson's not going to shoot it. Mallory will. There you go. I thought
nice rebound from Burchell. You know, she battles for that one and just gets it.
Another travel. Let's take a look at that.
We need to see the VTV brought to you by people who care, people you know.
Yeah, L&O Motor. Okay, there's a step. 1. Yeah, that's a travel.
She did pick
Good
up
call.
She switched her whole pivot foot, actually.
Yep.
So if he didn't get the first one, he got the second one.
Mallory, that's a carry. They're not calling that. They're going to call it travel, which is just the same. But
it was a carry before and then a travel after and then a carry again. They got one of them in there.
And that's just Union's defense suffocating them as they try to go inside. 30-28, under 2 minutes. Bailey just got away with a push, but Yarley gets called for the foul. Watch on this replay, Bailey will give kind of a nudge.
She does. She nudges her in the back. And, I'm not sure who they got there. But
there's a push right there. You just see that nudge. But Yarley Hatch got
But Yarley, she holds it straight up. And I'm not sure that's a foul. She deserves the call for the earlier one. But Yarley straight up on that one.
No good.
And this is it. That was an important free throw. And again, the game storyline, free throws.
Still a 3-point or 2-point game. And from here on out, both teams are in the bonus. Utes in the double bonus.
Minute 46 left.
Second one good.
Knocks it down, 3-point game.
All right, 1:45.
Still a one-possession game, and it has been for most of the second half.
Oh, she had a foot on the line. Good thing she didn't shoot that. There you go, Yarley. Nope, Bailey. Yarley. Trying to get it to Bailey.
And Ross with the steal.
Jump ball. There you go. It's going back to Union, though. 3-point game and minute 25.
A one-possession game, Union with the ball with the possession.
31-28, 3-point game. This is going to be an upset.
Oh, and that's a good second effort on the floor.
Good steal away. That's a foul.
And Christofferson's going to take that free throws and try to bring the game a little closer.
Bergie that's a frustration foul. Watch, Myers taps it away, and Christofferson rips it away, totally legal, and now you bear hug from behind.
She pretty good bear hug, and Christofferson uses her head like her arm at the end there and swings it around. She's got to be careful with that.
First one good, perfect.
I don't know why she doesn't shoot those shots. She doesn't have a lot of confidence out there or something, but she shoots the free throws, lights out.
Well, one thing Casey's always been is she's been a big player, and I don't mean big in stature, but I mean she plays big. She plays post. She plays down. She plays rough right there. Good defense, and now they're going to call a timeout on the floor. But she's not on offense. She's the one who's a great rebounder, and so when you're drawing up offense, yeah, you want her to kick it around, but as soon as that shot goes up, she's the one that's either one of two options. She's the one going in to try to get that rebound, or she's the first one back on D to make sure there's no fast break.
While we're taking this timeout, another one of our sponsors tonight, Pilot Logistics. Western Petroleum may have a new name, but we're still the same great company that you can rely on. We have an all-new DEF pump. It's now in operation at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Stop in and fill up with the convenience of a pump.
All right, a 1-point game. And it's 1:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Brian Baldwin, John Nerd, we're here. And you can see the white T-shirts. It is blackout day. No, blackout, that's football. Whiteout day.
Hey, we want to give a special thanks to the high school administration, the coaching staffs, for helping us coordinate this. You know, we couldn't do this. It wouldn't be possible without their help. So big thanks to them.
All right, so Uintah's kept it pretty close.
Ooh. That looked like Christopherson got shoved out of bounds, but maybe she was acting. So
Lady Cougars on the left side. Boys game will be pushed back a little bit if this one goes to overtime. And it's going to be close to a backcourt and stolen away. Now back recovered
nice
by
battle.
Union. Now Christopherson. And she's going to the free throw line whether she got that shot off or not because they're in the double bonus. So Christopherson, who's an ace from the free throw line. Watch this scrum right here. This is the heart right here. I mean,
so this is that push, and she fakes it. She completely pulls a soccer flop right there.
Oh, well, she's a soccer player, right?
Yep.
Who's her soccer coach?
Coach Gary Redden.
I know, I'm just kidding. I thought maybe you were the girls' coach for a second. Casey can put the Utes up one, but first she's got to tie it. And she misses that one.
And it's going to stay close.
She misses the first.
Again, the storyline of the free throws.
Under a minute. Second one,
and she misses them both.
Oh no!
And Putnam with the rebound.
Okay, so
you know, do they look to attack the rim here?
Get to the free throw line. Just do it. Just get back there. Myers, take it in. We haven't seen Myers score a whole lot tonight either.
Oh, in the battle, 40 seconds left. Coach is going to take a timeout and call a play here.
They need to decide what direction they're going. The girls were just kind of like, well, do we just keep doing our toss around or what? 38 seconds remaining, and it is a full timeout. Union 31, Uintah 30. We're going to take a 1-minute break and have the exciting conclusion right after this on VTV.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Live coverage from VTV, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, The Advisor Group, Pilot Logistics, and Moon Lake Electric. VTV, your life in HD.
Welcome back to Uintah High School. We've got an exciting finish. I think John, I'm going to stand up for this. I'm going to stand up for this. Oh, and that means I'm in your way, huh?
There, right. I'll watch it from the monitor.
This is when I start pacing back and forth, and I'm just like, I'm a little excited for this finish right now, because it's Uintah ball. They're down 31-30 with 38 seconds remaining in the game, and Putnam's got it. All right, 35. Riley against Ross. Christopherson with 30.
Great defense from Union. Just patiently playing hard-nosed, tough defense.
22, and near throwaway, but Christopherson's going to track it down. 18. 15, Myers. 13. 10. 8. Into Yarley Hatch, stolen away. Foul him. Boy, that was probably the play call, but I tell you what, they were not in the position to try to get it down to Yarley Hatch right there. And now Union can go up by 2 or 3, and what a steal right there.
Well done, Lexi. Again, she's playing great. Burchell and Lexi making the difference in this game.
Man, it's Friday night in the Basin, and there's not a better place to be than right here, huh?
Oh, it's fantastic.
I kind of envy you. You're down on the floor. That's where all the excitement is.
It's sweet down here. I'm right. You got a pretty sweet job getting to be right here, right close to everything.
Well, you're wearing black out there. Maybe grab the ball and see if you can make a shot without them noticing.
All right.
All right, so...
No, I mean during the game, though. I mean, you're wearing the right colors. All right, so what's Putnam saying now? Come on, guys. We wasted all the time. Now what we got to do is get the rebound off a miss here. because it is a 1-and-1 situation. Get the rebound off the miss, get it across half court. I'd make them get it to half court and then call a timeout and do it again.
You know, I think they should go after when you're down by one. I think you got to go get your basket early. Holding it for that last shot or that last 10 seconds was a little dangerous, and it might bite him in the end.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see, I'd like to see, I don't know her name, but number 10, as well as she was shooting free throws and as well as she is with the ball, to penetrate and attack and try to draw a foul.
So again, she is the one who has the stomach pain. So she's been in the hospital all week and gutting it out to play. So I'm with you.
I would have never been able to tell. That's some heart.
That is some heart tonight. Hey, you know, if you want a copy of tonight's game, you can get a DVD or a Blu-ray copy. Go to www.vtvchannel6.com or you can call 781-1902 and you can get your own copy of tonight's game.
Well, the boys' game will be pushed back probably to about 7:05, 7:10. But this is a good reason to push that back. The boys' game tonight, Cougars and the Utes.
1-and-1 right here. Can she make it? Yes, she knocks it down.
So they're going to have to shoot a
big important free throw.
They're going to have to probably shoot a 3 coming down the other direction, either win it or tie it.
A 2 is still good now, but Lexi can force a 3-pointer.
There you go. Take it, Myers. You don't want anybody else to take it. Putnam's got a timeout. So 4.5 seconds remaining, and it is a full.
Let's see what they can draw. If they make the basket from outside the arc, they win.
They win.
Inside the arc, they tie. They miss, the Cougars win the game.
All right, so Mallory.
Nice replay. Look at that student down there on the L&L replay, just getting jiggy with it. I like it.
Well, I know that kid. Oh, the Spirit song from last year coming on. You hear this game before halftime of each football game and basketball game. I don't know what the words of the song are.
You know, one of the words to this song are "the beautiful game," which lets you know that it really is a soccer song.
Yeah, that's why so many people watch soccer in America besides the World Cup. Right?
Yep.
All right.
The fans are starting to roll in, looking for the boys' game.
Well, the boys' JV game's probably done in the other gym, so.
Starting to get crowded. Seating's going to be limited. They might even fill up the balcony tonight.
Yeah. Well, a lot of excitement here at Uintah High School, especially with the Union girls playing a heck of a game.
Yeah, so one more shout out to one of our sponsors, the Advisor Group. You know, financial planning, benefits package, insurance, and retirement plans. They have a specialized team to help all of your needs. They are the firm of firms.
All right, a team that has not shot well tonight at all now has to make a shot to win it or tie it. And they're not going to be able to get into the paint so much. They've got to pull up from somewhere. Let's see what they've got planned. Myers sitting just on the other side of half court. Mallory Peterson coming. Putnam's got the ball. 3, 2. Putnam for 3. Looks good. Oh, it's short. Oh, man. That ball fell short. It looks so on target, though, from where we were sitting. Oh, boy, the Lady Utes lose. And now, with just one win against Union, one win against Park City, and Union's win against Uintah, they're both tied with 2 wins in region, where the Utes have Morgan, a tough team, and Juan Diego, a very tough team.
You know, I don't know if VTV has the budget, but, they would be a fun one to cover in the playoffs if these two get to have an extra playoff game.
Yeah, definitely. That's besides Park City maybe even losing out, because Park City's beaten them each, but they've also lost to each of them, and I don't think Park City's beaten Morgan or Juan Diego, or
you're right.
will they?
You're right. So what's Park City's record? Are they 2 wins?
2 wins. 1 against Union, 1 against Uintah.
So there's 3 of them.
Yep, there's 3.
I don't even know how they do that.
They probably have to probably coin flip to see who would be the automatic winner, and then play in game for the other 2. I don't know.
Boy,
it'd suck if it was like football where you play one half then the second half.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. Well, thanks for joining us for this game tonight. The boys' game coming up in about 20 minutes here on VTV. We do have a highlight package first. We'd like to show you some of the highlights from this game. L&L Motor replays. And that's a good shot right there.
And that's Ross with a 3-point early in the first half. And then Draper taking it into the layup there. And a nice find for Huber. And Draper again with another take down that right side. And there's Bailey. Nice finish. A little step in jumper. Berge. And there's a big long one for Peterson. With a good finish there for Page. And Burchell. And now Lexi with the good finish. Big important basket of the game. And then my play of the game, the 4-point play.
There it is right there.
And look at how excited she was.
Yeah, and that won the game, really.
Really
That's
did.
what won it. All right, Uintah down in the girls, but Union boys, who are winless in region, trying to get their first win. Uintah boys are tough. That game coming up in about 18 minutes. Keep it here. It's VTV. Thanks for joining us.
Live coverage from VTV, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, L&L Motor, Strata Networks, The Advisor Group, Pilot Logistics, and Moon Lake Electric. VTV, your life in HD.